Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for some more Your Line April. This being episode 6, and we're gonna hop right into this episode, guys. See what we're gonna have with this one. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get right into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, I just unplugged my mic. Okay, the audio was like being weird there. I was like, oh. No, we start off with another flashback because we did that in the previous episode too. Look at her foot. Oh. Oh, is this from them jumping into the water, maybe? Oh yeah, his hands from the yeah. Uh, she about to start crying too. Aw. Come on, you two. Come on. Come on. Now I don't know if that was actually like a direct, coming off of them jumping into the water and all that, or maybe it was something else. I'm not really sure. But hey, they were both injured, so I mean, not good. But kids gonna be kids, right? Kids are kids. That's the second straight episode though. They've started off with a flashback, which that's kind of where we've been going with Tsubaki, right? Her, they've the whole her cloudy look in her eyes, her making some little mishaps in baseball and all of that. Which it's kind of like crazy the way they're working with that, because Kosei, they're starting, there's some more light, right? There's some more, good things coming into his life in terms of, Kaori especially. And then Tsubaki, her life is kind of getting a little cloudy. It's kind of, you know, opposites going on right now. All right, and I think Kosei's gonna be entering a piano competition, or at least Kaori wanted him to. I don't think he actually said he would yet, but okay, okay. This is after the whole them in the water thing. Of course it is. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I shouldn't say of course it is. It just makes sense, right? That he would probably wear a bigger size. That's not important though. That's not that important. Oh my gosh. She about to start cleaning the I knew it. She's about to start cleaning this shit. Couldn't help herself, man. She couldn't help herself. Hey, Tsubaki. And she's at his house. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. She has no worries at all, and Kosei's just like, oh, shit, this isn't what you think. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, this was expected. Oh, that transition, though. That transition, though. Oh, my gosh, he's swinging the bat like that, going around in circles. Without his acknowledgement, or without him knowing. Damn. Well, there's that. There's that. Everything without him knowing too. Oh yeah, that was the piano thing I was talking about. competition. She really pushing him. And you need is that a Gurren Lagann reference, by the way? Potentially, maybe Kamina, Kamina. Excuse me. Maybe a subtle reference there. You need someone like this in your life, to push you sometimes, right? I love how they're just like sitting here, like on the window, like going like this, like just listening to all this, watching all this. Die. Yeah, as I say, the two of you and the piano, we'll leave it to y'all. That's what she meant by that, obviously. She's loving hearing that. You can just tell just how she was just sitting there, relaxed, happy. At least it seemed like that to me. Imeji, Imeji. I didn't even know that was how you said image in Japanese. I guess it's just pretty much the same word, just kind of obviously you say it a little differently. Pretty much like you're saying the word. I know there are some Japanese words like that actually, just like the pronunciation. She exhausted? She's like in her. She's off in a whole different world right now. She in the dream realm. She heard that. She heard that. What you trying to say? When she's talking and being all hyper and whatnot, she's the devil. See, she gave him that push, that little push, and he's actually going through with it. He's actually preparing. You're talking about like maybe finding that like fine line in between both of those. Okay. And Tsubaki's like not really all that well versed with music, so I don't even know if she can really kind of see where Kaori's kind of coming from with that. Maybe. She skips away like that. Chasing back after? Oh, she going to Kosei? Maybe? Or where is she going? Oh, Tsubaki lives close to Kosei, so she's going somewhere else. They live right next to each other. Unless Tsubaki's going somewhere else. Oh, it's what's his name again? Saito, I think, right? You met him in the previous episode. She realized that now. It's kind of a weird time to notice that, or like I thought that would have hit her like when she was having that conversation with Kaori right there. So she's just gonna go straight to him, even if she really doesn't. But she said go out sometime. So like I don't know if she actually means like dating, or she doesn't want to be lonely. I feel like she's still definitely a part of the we. Like okay, maybe not like. I don't think she's thinking. Maybe she's not thinking about it in terms of the romantic thing. Maybe she is. Maybe that's part of it. But I still feel like she's definitely a vital part, just like of the friendship group in general. You know. Still there. Yeah, like it's still there. Don't start crying, man. They do this every episode, man. They start breaking down and crying, and it's just like, man. It's just sometimes it's too much. It's too much. He's right though. He's swept away the dust literally, and we know, figuratively. Yep. 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 Wow. I mean that track they played over that too. It seems like every episode they have a new track or just a different part of the old, the other OST tracks that just blow me away, man. Like beautiful, beautiful, man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Some people think that. Yeah. Tsubaki's letting this all get to her in her head, man. Damn. We're still not obviously totally there, where we need to be yet. That's always nice. It's always nice. You can't turn her down. Like if she says that's what y'all doing, that's what you guys are doing. She's right. She's right. If anything, this about to mess her up. I feel like her being here. Yeah, and especially like that. Yeah, this is gonna get to her head even more so. Yeah, boy. Triple Crown? Really? Did they mention that before? That's insane if she actually did that. Oh, she was talking about all this with Saito. I was wondering. I was like, who is this? But I forgot about the whole date thing or whatever. Something bad's about to happen here. Something bad is definitely about to happen here. Go, 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 go. And now he's kind of being pulled away from her. It feels like to her, right? Damn. She going for the. She going for home. She going for inside the park. Out. It was just all in her head too. She's letting all that, and it influenced her decision making right there, and just I mean maybe could have won the game, tied the game, whatever. Like who knows? Although it isn't really the important thing. The baseball game isn't the important thing, obviously. But Saito, no, psych. that what she just let out there is so awkward. Is she injured? Oh, that's ironic. That's ironic, right? Because of how the episode started off. Dang, man. She definitely sprained it. She's trying to hide that from everyone, though. Well, I guess they hid it from us. The show did, but how the roles have reversed. He's carrying her now. I've been through that before from basketball multiple times. He hit her with that. And he's saying, put some of that on me. Like, you've been there for me, like, for so long. And, right, like, I've been on your shoulders. Not literally, but now he's saying, allow me to carry some of that weight now that, like, you have. Yeah, here we go again, dude. Here we go again. Ah, every time, dude. It doesn't matter who. Like, Someone's always crying. Someone's always crying, dude. Hey, he carrying you right now. You're probably fine with. It makes her like forget about everything else, right? Yeah, wishes that this could last forever. Like nothing else matters. What just kind of happened, what played out because she was, yo, there with them. That was Kosei on there. Is it Yuki Kaji? Sounds like Yuki Kaji plays that boy. Is that Sayori Hayami? Maybe sounds like her voice actress as well. It might be someone else. I don't know. I've been waiting to get into these characters more, so because you know from like the OP, I've been waiting to get into them. So this episode, good stuff. I gotta say, especially with the kind of had multiple focuses in this episode. I feel like, but probably the biggest thing is Subaki and kind of the distance that she's starting to kind of feel between her and Kosei. Obviously, with Kaori coming into his life, obviously Kosei hasn't been spending as much time with her, hasn't been there with her as much. It's been him and Kaori, which it's not like Kosei is intentionally doing this or anything like that. It's just kind of like how things go. Sometimes, but yeah, I definitely see kind of where Subaki is coming from. Definitely, because I mean, she's been with this person right her whole life essentially, and has wanted to be there for him whenever, right, or for whatever, and this girl comes in and instantly it seems like to her like his whole world has changed or has opened up, and then her who's been kind of with him his whole life, um, you know, she's probably been trying to kind of get him to go back to this way for a while, and she hasn't been able to do it. But then like someone like Kaori comes in and has an impact like that, so that it makes sense why she feels the way she does, definitely. But like I said, I still feel like she's definitely a vital part of, even like if it's not romantically, whatever the show decides to do with it. Obviously, I feel like the main pairing, if they do decide to go that route with the romance and all that, it's gonna be this show does have like, it's not at the forefront, but romance I feel like is definitely a big thing there with it, and I feel like even eventually down the line it will really be important. Um, but I feel like the main pairing obviously is Kaori and Kosei, and Subaki's kind of left out of that obviously when you're talking romantically, but in terms of like the friendship, the bond between I would even include Watari in it, the four of them when you consider that. She is definitely a vital part in that, and a vital part in Kosei's life for sure. And not even just romance or friendship, just like pretty much everything in general. Just being a rock, right, or being a supporting cast member to him. It's she's definitely important. And that scene at the end there was kind of nice, I gotta say. This almost reminds me, it's something kind of recent, not exactly the same, but it reminds me of just something I've been watching recently, Fruits Basket. It kind of reminds me, she kind of reminds me of Kagura in a way, I would say, from Fruits Basket. That's kind of what Tsubaki reminds me of in a way. And then obviously like Kyo and Toru would be Kosei and Kaori. Obviously not the same circumstances, what the characters have been through and all that and what led up to it, but kind of reminds me of that in a way. And even Kagura and Tsubaki are kind of similar characters in terms of like personalities when you think about it as well. So kind of a little nice comparison to draw there. But besides that, we have Kosei, who's going to be in this piano thing, kind of getting that push from Kaori. I like that they're able to talk about kind of what they were talking about in the practice room, in the piano room, like earlier in the episode when Kaori was saying that she's done nothing but made him suffer and things along those lines, because that was on her mind. And then Kosei kind of told her what it was, that you cleared the dust, you wiped that all away when you came into my life. Just things, complete 360 or 180 or whatever you want to say, right? So I like how they're able to talk one on one like that and dish things out like that. I do really like that about just the general relationship between Kaori and Kosei so far. So yeah, all around, this is a pretty solid episode. Once again, I gotta say, something that I just like can't handle though is like I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything. It's just like, man, these characters break down like so much and so easily sometimes, but it's anime and they're young. They're kind of young. We almost kind of forget about that sometimes, but yeah, they are young. So it's whatever though. But enjoyable episode once again. Let me know what you guys thought of this one. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.